Hi, it's night 3 of the Basanti Durga Puja, the spring goddess portal, and I'm jumping on to share a little bit about the amazing lady of the night. Her name is Tripura Sundari. Sometimes she's also called Shodoshi, the 16-year-old or the 16-fold accomplishing energy. She is radiance. She is the Divine Mother. She is divine love embodied. Reading and sharing a couple of notes here with you. Shodoshi Tripura Sundari represents the penultimate vision of enlightened consciousness. A stage of consciousness fused with sattvic qualities, but lacking the completeness or fully enlightened consciousness represented by Kali, which is beyond all quality and form. So these first 3 goddesses of the 10, the Dasha Mahavidyas, Kali, Tara, and Tripura Sundari, they represent the whole of the Dasha Mahavidya concept. And they also represent the completeness of enlightenment consciousness. So we have divine love, compassion, and then we have Tara, the embodied enlightened consciousness, and then she is the mirror-like wisdom of Kali, the pure consciousness itself. So these goddesses, while we may be like the lowly humans down here on earth worshiping Ma, hoping to receive her blessings and her boons, these are also images, iconographical representations of text. This is an outline of a complete syllabus of practice from the beginnings of 5 elements. We're down here on earth in the creation, all the way in the involutionary journey to the fully enlightened consciousness, the merging with the void, and that is Ma Kali. So these 10 goddesses, they sort of have an accordion effect. They can all condense into one, who is Ma Kali, the progenitor of all 10. And then you've got this concept of threes, right? An understanding of trinities, these triangles, upward facing, downward facing. In the case of divine feminine, downward facing, right? So how we play and practice is actually the domain of Tripura Sundari as well. She is the governess of mantra and of yantra. So I want to share her yantra with you. Now, sometimes, isn't this yantra just so beautiful? Tripura Sundari has 2 other names. Tripura Sundari, Kameshwari, and Lalita. Lalita is a very popular goddess practiced, also known as Shri, and her yantra is Shri Chakra. Like that. Very popular practice and yantra practice. I would say we can describe that like the civilizational age we're living in is the geometry of Shri Chakra. Now this is inherently Tripura Sundari's yantra. And we see this beautiful design here, and I'll share a little bit about this design of the cosmic queen, where everything originates, inheres, and will be dissolved into. So maybe you've heard of Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, this concepts of creation, operation, and destruction. Well, Tripura Sundari, she's the mother of Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. And in her traditional iconography, it's not depicted in this version, but in her traditional iconography, she is laying on transcendence. She is laying on Shiva. And there's a little, you know what, I could show you from this imagery here. Hang on, never give up. All right, so see her image here. So the gods are holding up her four-legged cot. Shiva is in a rather relaxed and reclined position. From his navel is the sacred lotus that she's resting on. And she's holding the bow, the noose, in other images, there's a couple of things. She's holding like a bundle of arrows to go with the bow. Like, iconography changes both between the artist and the application. And so she's a bit of a Cupid, Kameshwari. She's actually all about desire. Desire in the context of the tantras is the very thing that is the seed that begins the involutionary journey. It's desire and passion that drives it. And she's the mother of compassion, often shown as the consort of Shiva. And so we get characters like Lachamandarava and other like Kurukulas and Red Tara imagery as she's like the mother of the Red Pantheon in the Dasha Mahavidya canon. Well, that sounded really technical. Okay, let's talk about this amazing yantra. One of my favorites. Also, this is my Ishta Devi. She is the goddess who walks with me and guides me. I'm in her club. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about this beautiful yantra. So the bupur is that square. That's the earth of every yantra. This time the bupur is deep green. Meditation on this color produces bright vermilion and removes basic or primary fears and instincts. The three rings represent the three worlds, the three aspects of consciousness: Icha, Kriya, Gyan, willpower, action power, and knowledge power. The three worlds are the three states of consciousness: waking state, dreaming state, and deep sleep state. The 24 petals are representatives of the 24 elements. The color of the lotus petals of the three Mahavidyas, so Kali, Tara, and Shodoshi, Tripura Sundari, is almost the same with slight variation. In Tara, it is more transparent because of the water element, which is itself very transparent. The effect of meditation is almost the same as discussed before. So this is a meditation that brings us into balance of the mind. Then there are three rings for three phases of time: past, present, and future. The two sets of three intersecting upward and downward pointing isosceles triangles form a six-pointed star, a little bit different from, say, Star of David, which consists of two equilateral triangles. The six triangles are set in a pure dark background and are of a fulgent gold color. The dark background is the Andkup. Meditation on a black point creates an effulgent golden orange, a color that inspires. On the base of the upward pointing innermost triangle is a lingam, the symbol of Kameshwar, Shiva, because Ma is Shiva Shakti. She is Purusha Prakriti, the cosmic nature and the nature of creation. In the center is the Bindu, which is Tripura Sundari herself. So once again, held within this goddess, held within her form, is this conceptualization of completion, both a spectrumed nature, fluidity, also known as fluidity, and a self-contained feminine masculine concept in the form of Purusha and Prakriti. So she is a great bestower of love and compassion. She is a generous mother, and she is wrathful. She is brilliant and sweet and deep and wrathful and energetic and graceful and generous, and she is beauty. So much to think about and consider there. I wonder how you're enjoying these 9 nights, 10 days of deep communion with the goddess. The best practice is rest. And everything from there, follow your intuition, see where it takes you. Check me out on the posts on Substack. I've got meditations and embodied practices in there as well. Let us all be generous with the wisdom that we are carrying. Our liberation is intertwined. Let's go, people. It's a time of healing and transformation. I'll catch you tomorrow night. Bye for now.